explains you a lot of things about Bakala model, and that will help you to understand it further. Yeah, this is a model that I'm going to show. Is this model visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Dear students, see this model very carefully. Every block, every figure in this diagram represent a particular entity, or it represent a particular activity. Now it starts from the top. Where it is at the top? It is at the top. They are the participants. So the participant is the backbone because they are the one who have invested their capital. So like I have subscribed to a particular insurance policy, so I have given my capital into that. So I am one of the participant. So I am the participant, and that is here. So we have the participant. Participant put their capital into the fund, into this, you know, participants leads to the creation of takaful fund. अब आप देख रहे हैं बिल्कुल बीच में सेंटर स्टेज पे एक बड़ा सा डायग्राम है where it is written takaful fund. I will increase the size to make it more clear. Visible?
Yes, sir.
So see here, we have the Kabul Fund, which is created as a pool of investment from participants. Now from there, the entire story starts. A fund is created, right? What is the purpose of fund creation? इंश्योरेंस में जो फंड क्रिएट होता है उसका पर्पस क्या होता है? फंड फंड का पर्पस इन जनरल क्या होता है? Anybody out of you? Why do we create a fund? Why do we create a fund? Yes, Aditya?
For investment, sir.
Sir, for using it as a claims and reserves in for using it as in the form of claims reserves and for doing the reinsurance, we use the funds.
Exactly. So simple language, fund is created for the purpose of investment. फंड क्यों क्रिएट होता है? टू इन्वेस्ट. आपने जितनी भी बड़ी बड़ी इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी इंश्योरेंस कंपनी देखी, जैसे LIC ऑफ इंडिया है, लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कॉर्पोरेशन ऑफ इंडिया, ओरिएंटल इंश्योरेंस है, मैक्स ब्यूपा है. व्हाट आर दे? दे क्रिएट द फंड एंड दे इन्वेस्ट. LIC इज अ मेजर स्टेक होल्डर इन नंबर ऑफ कंपनीज. इसी तरह से SBI इंश्योरेंस. SBI is a very important participant in number of airlines, in number of businesses, in number of infrastructure projects. So all infrastructure projects, airlines, institutions, they are funded by these companies, insurance companies. So LIC is a very important company from Indian point of view because they invest their fund into various opportunities. So the only point that you need to understand here is that wherever we invest, it should be Sharia compliant. That is, it should be in line with the guideline provided by our Sharia. There should not be any contradiction in terms of the investment strategy which is laid down by our Sharia. So we have this needs to be clear. So number one is that the participant transfer their funds to create the takaful fund. Takaful fund is diverted to Sharia compliant investment opportunities. Right? Definitely. What is the purpose of investment? हम investment क्यों करते हैं? Why do we invest? Yes. Why do we invest?
To make profits.
To make profits. Return. So the same is true here also. Insurance model is also a profitable model. It is not something that we are doing for any social cause. We are serving the social cause, but by generating the profit. And social cause is only served once you create a fund, and that fund needs to be invested into a investment opportunity, and that investment opportunity gives us profit. The profit is accumulated in the form of surplus. In the form of surplus. So one side, I would say takaful fund. If you see towards the left of mine, the fund, that is the creation of the surplus. If you see the right side of the takaful fund, from the same fund, we have to settle down three important things. What are the three important things? Number one, insurance claim. भाई किसी को कोई लॉस हो गया, फॉर एग्जाम्पल लाइफ है या प्रॉपर्टी है या कमोडिटी है, तो अगर किसी कमोडिटी को इंश्योर कराया था, फॉर एग्जाम्पल मोटरसाइकिल, फॉर एग्जाम्पल कार, फॉर एग्जाम्पल ट्रक, फॉर एग्जाम्पल एग्रीकल्चर फील्ड, and I have insured that. Now when I have insured, and in case if there is any problem, then I need to settle down the claim. So takaful fund is used, or accidental reimbursement, for example, or natural calamity, for example. So all these claims need to be put into this. So claim settlement is very, very important thing. Second very important concept that you all have to understand, that insurance can also be reinsured. Insurance can also be reinsured, and we need to pay a specific fund for the purpose of reinsurance and retakaful. I don't know whether you have any clarity about reinsurance and retakaful. I will take this in detail once we have a topic of retakaful. But right now, just for your understanding, I just wanted to tell you that a portion of the fund, a percentage of the fund, needs to be transferred to retakaful or reinsurance companies, and remaining the third portion of the takaful fund is been secured, is being deposited in the form of reserves, so that as and when there is any problem, you can handle it properly, right? So let me quickly follow the sequence. The participant keep their fund and creates takaful fund. Takaful fund is diverted for investment purpose. Investment generate the profit, which is kept as surplus. On the other side, from the same takaful fund, we need to settle claims, we need to pay for the reinsurance, and we have to keep it as reserves. Okay. Now we have to understand this point, that we have this. If you see the surplus, that needs to be handled and created in the form of a specific fund. We call it a shareholders fund. It's not a takaful fund. There is a difference. Takaful fund is different and shareholders fund is different. So we create a shareholder fund, where in the shareholder fund we keep a portion of the profit, and we keep the folder of the fee charged by the wakil, which is the wakala fee. For example, in this case it is mentioned 30% of the wakala fee. 30%. So what I mean to say is that a portion of the fund is created as shareholders fund, where from where do we get it? We get it from the profit side. जो प्रॉफिट हो रहा है उसको हम शेयर होल्डर फंड के नाम से रखते हैं. उसके अंदर हम दो काम करते हैं. नंबर वन, वी पे द फी टू द वकील, एंड नंबर टू, all the management expenses, all the operational expenses, like the office, like the infrastructure, like the other rents and number of other things. So all the management expenses, like the payment to salary to the staff, so salary to the staff, infrastructure facilities, rent, these all are the part of the management expenses. So as an operator we need to pay this also, and as an operator I will charge my fee also. So the operator fee and the management expenses need to be bear out from the surplus profit that is being created. As you all know, that the purpose of Islamic products, the purpose of Islamic insurance is not only profit making. The purpose is social cause. And in case of social cause, as you can easily understand, we have the charitable donation, right? If there is any problem to the society, that problem can be rectified by giving the charitable donation. So what you can do, you can transfer a bit of amount from the participant to charitable donations, and also we can give a loan, which we call it as loan as Khardi Hasan. So we have a loan provision also, and we have a charitable donation provisions also. This is in brief the operational model of wakala, that is wakala model of insurance, where the operator act as wakil and the participant will only need to put their capital investment for the creation of takaful fund. Takaful fund is invested into investment opportunity, and that generates surplus and the profit. On the other side, we have to settle down the claims, we have to go for reinsurance, and we have to go for reserves. Vakil has to be paid for their fee, that is, a particular amount as per the contract, and also we have to pay out the management expenses, that is from the shareholders part. Charitable donation is always at its place. Sadaqah and zakat, what we call it as. So sadaqat, which are a charitable donation, that needs to be given out from the takaful model of wakala to serve the cause of the society. Because you know that Islamic finance is all about humanity, is all about human welfare. That is what the sole purpose of creating the Islamic finance. Anything from this model which you need to discuss, please let me know.
So what happened to the profit or something or fund that remained in the Takaful fund?
Management expenses. Remaining surplus is again transferred to the takaful fund, or a portion of it given to the participants also. आपने देखा ना इंश्योरेंस में कभी कभी होता है आपको रिटर्न भी मिलता है. So that return, you can consider this as a profit to the participant. But majority of the time, the profit is kept as a surplus reserve, a surplus fund to meet out the expenses. Yes, any other question?
Sir, how is it different from conventional insurances?
Uh-huh. That's a very good question. Nidal, the only point of difference between convention insurance and Islamic insurance is the way of investment. Conventional insurance companies, they invest, but they don't have any segregation of Sharia compliant versus non-Sharia compliant. Whereas in case of Islamic insurance, there is a mandatory requirement that your investment is only in Sharia compliant business. That's it. Remaining rest of the thing, you can modify. Rest of the thing you can have a similarity. But this is the core point of difference between conventional insurance and Islamic insurance.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Right. So similarly, we have the model of. I'll just share it with you. This Mudarba model. This is the Mudarba model, where operator act as entrepreneur, right? And participant act as Rabbul Mal. So we have the participant. Most of the thing will remain the same if you see here. The fund is created that needs to be invested into Sharia compliant investment opportunities. Profit is generated. Fund is utilized for the settlement of claims, reinsurance, and reserves, right? A fund is created with the help of shareholder, and the management expenses is being given. But the only point of difference is here is that there is no need to pay any fee to operator. ऑपरेटर को कोई फी नहीं दी जाएगी, क्योंकि ऑपरेटर यहां पर खुद एक प्रॉफिट होल्डर है. तो जो प्रॉफिट जनरेट हो रहा है, that is there is a share to operator, because operator is acting as the entrepreneur. They are acting as an entrepreneur. They will manage the fund and they will invest this amount into the various businesses, and they will look after the business at all. तो जो भी इन्वेस्टमेंट होगा वो ऑपरेटर करेगा, वो एंटरप्रेन्योर की तरह से काम करेगा, वो कोई फी चार्ज नहीं करेगा, लेकिन वो प्रॉफिट में शेयर होल्डर होगा. प्रॉफिट में वो शेयर होल्डर होगा. बाकी the same charitable donation is at place, and we have the Kharte Hasan, that is the loan can also be provided, which we call it interest free loan. Rest of the thing will remain the same here also. So the only point of difference between Wakala model and Mudarba model is not the any technical side. The important issue is the status of the operator. In Wakala model, the operator is simply acting as an agent and they are charging their fee. In Mudarba model, the operator is acting as an entrepreneur. So if you see this picture I'm showing you, so just it's a bit small. Now, if you see this picture, which is the combined model of what? Of Wakala and the Mutar. So what is here? As I already told you, all the activities related to insurance, right, needs to be handled through Wakala model, and all the activities which are related to investments are to be done with the help of Mudarba model. So if you see this, we have fund, then that needs to be created with the help of this fund. We have the Wakala fee also, we have the reinsurance, investment result, technical results, all has to be done. But there is a combination between the two. We have Wakala model and the Mudarba model from the two sides. There are two sides of the picture, the left and the right. तो लेफ्ट को आप देखिए इट्स ऑल अबाउट वकाला मॉडल एंड राइट को आप देखते हैं तो इट्स ऑल अबाउट मुदारबा मॉडल विच बिकॉज दैट इज रिलेटेड टू इन्वेस्टमेंट. So what I will do that I have already given you this PowerPoint presentation regarding the three different models of insurance. I will try to engage another class tomorrow whereby I will discuss some other models of insurance, especially WAF model and the various other hybrid models which are available. So WAF and hybrid models of insurance and their technicalities that I will discuss it tomorrow. Okay. Now, yes. So kindly go through this, download this PowerPoint slides and start reading it because we have a limited time. Hardly 3-4 sessions are left on Islamic insurance. So I will try to cover up as much as is possible. ठीक? Okay. So I will
Thank you,
close.
sir.
Okay, sir.